Coach, if you would start with an opening statement, we'll follow with questions.
Oh, man, God is good all the time, you know, and just a great team win. So proud of our guys. I just got done telling them that there's so many things this season that was under our control that we didn't do good enough in. But I've been going to a locker room every weekend since I was 5 years old. So that's going to be 38 years now. I guess I'm on my 39th year because you'd go 43 minus 4 because I started when I was 5. And I've never seen a team have to go through things they couldn't control like this one has. And they never quit. They just keep growing. We see that. And this was a great team win. We had 444 yards to their 260, 24 first downs to their 10. You know, we could have scored again right there at the end, but that's not how I am. And, you know, that's not how I roll in a day and age where a lot of people would have. I don't believe in that. And a dominated time of possession, 40 minutes to 19 minutes. Just really proud of our kids and our football team and our coaching staff. We were balanced offensively. Thought the trick play early was big. Thought we had some opportunities. Had a low field goal kick again with Stein where we missed that, and it really could have really grabbed momentum right there and gone up 20-0. Let them hang around a little bit. We had a pick in the red zone, which was bad. But I thought we mixed run and pass well all night. I thought Ethan Crawford gave us a little juice again. I thought, you know, Frank had a big game with 130, and then he had had some big pass catches too. I thought our kids always made plays when we needed to. We only gave up one explosive play, and that was when Caraway thought it was going to be an overthrow and went for the pick, which is an unfortunate deal. But I thought we leveraged the ball better than we have all year. I think we continue to improve in that. I thought we tackled better than we have all year. And just a complete team effort. I thought in the kicking game we did some really good things outside of the missed field goal. I thought our kickoff cover team there at the end just went down there and was physical. And just really proud of our kids, you know. And like I said, man, we're so close for things to look better than what it is, and that's on me. I recognize and understand that, but I believe in where we're headed, and we're headed to somewhere really special. I promise you. And you know, recruiting's going great. We're going to keep pushing this year. We're going to send these seniors out the right way. We only got 12 of them, and you know, with that, I'll open it up.
Coach, what's the idea of bringing Crawford for the new package? I know you've done it before, but at least in the last few games, Crawford coming in for a new package.
+1 in the run game. +1 in the run game. Yep.
What did you like from him? What do you feel like he brought to the table for you guys today?
Yeah, +1 in the run game. You know, you get a blocker back when you're running the quarterback, and you know, which we need at this time sometimes, you know, and especially when the field gets restricted in the red zone, Andrew. You know, we've had our issues down there, and being able to run the quarterback down there really helps. Late in the game, we're trying to run the clock out and secure a win. Being able to be +1 in the run game is a huge advantage. You've seen what it's done for, you know, other teams this year to be able to do that. And, you know, you see it in football across everything. And he's a young kid that's got a lot of talent. Frank will tell you. He's got a lot of juice, a lot of charisma. And, you know, I say Frank because I know he's coming up here next. But he's a young kid that's always been successful his whole life, really believes in his abilities. And, you know, so he's been able to add to us right there. We'll keep expanding with his package and keep growing from there.
Back-to-back possessions at in the start of the first quarter, and you guys score on the first play of those. Just how critical was that for the momentum?
Yeah, you know, that was, if you'll remember, many games ago, it seems like forever ago, but just several games ago, the big thing when you guys were interviewing me was, Coach, what can you do about starting faster? Well, we've gotten where we start pretty fast, you know, and we've been pretty consistent in that. So that's growth. That's fixing things and fixing issues. And we started fast again today, which was great to see. Thought it was nice drives by our offensive staff and our kids. The trick play was awesome. Great throw by Chandler Pittman, who's a team guy all the way. He's part of the fiber that what Southern Miss is built on. And then we drove it down and scored again, and we drove it down and kicked a field goal. And then we were there to score again with another field goal, and we kicked it low. So we started fast, kind of got bogged down in the middle right there. We had some things. We're in the red zone, threw a pick, but then we finished well. We drove it and scored, and then we got the ball back, and we basically drove it and scored again. You know, we kneeled on it on the 1-2 yard line, whatever, but we took the air out of the ball in the fourth quarter, which is what teams that are figuring out how to win do. And look, guys, that's a team. I know their record is 2 and whatever, just like ours is, but you know, they scored 50 points on App State, lost 51-50. They lost by 1 point to Texas State. They lost by 1 point, you know, in another game. I mean, they are they're you know, they lost Arkansas State by 10. I mean, they're a team that's been in every game. And we were able to handle them pretty good today. And excited for our kids, excited for our staff, excited for a good step in the right direction.
Well, I think, you know, about a month ago, at least I remember me asking you about how you weren't going to lose this locker room. You weren't going to have these guys quit. And I think now that we're sitting here, you maybe say that this team's maybe playing its best football of the season. How have you just been able to keep guys motivated and keep them in check?
Yep. You may even have to write tomorrow, Southern Miss is improving. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, we have kept them going. You know, we have kept them going, and that's a credit to our culture. Our culture never wavered. You know, our kids know. They see the facts. You know, there's a lot of outside noise that doesn't know. But, you know, we're in the arena. We know. And, look, man, I accept responsibility for our shortcomings this year. We should have a better record than what we have. You know, and that's my fault. And but there's a lot of things we're doing really well. We have completely fixed this program from the inside out, and you're seeing that. The internal parts of this program is as solid as it could be. The outside is going to show. It's going to show. It hasn't shown as fast as everybody wants it to. I respect and understand that. Nobody's more disappointed in that than I am. But it's going to continue to show as this season ends, and it's dang sure going to show a whole lot throughout the rest of our future. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of good young kids. You know, next year we're scheduled to have 57 guys been in this program 3 years or more. Because we came in and fixed the high school recruiting and fixed the relationships and fixed the base of what this program is. And I'm excited about where we're at as far as where we're going through the end of this year, and excited about what we're going to be moving forward. You know. Yeah, it's been fun, hasn't it? It really has, man. They've done great, and it's been the whole offensive staff. You know, Desmond Lindsay and Caden Cochran as well. You know, Sam is the coordinator and does a great job putting the plan in. And Jordy's done a great job calling it, and Sam makes some calls in there too. And it's been good. You know, I guess we had 588 last week and 444 this week. We rushed for over 300 last week, over 200 this week. We've been very balanced, and it's been a lot of fun to see our offense execute like we know it can. And I think we'll only grow from here. You know.
Could you speak on the defense today?
Man, it was great, wasn't it? Yeah. Great to see us play defense like that again. We leveraged the ball better than we ever have. Credit to our defensive staff. We've really, you know, we took steps forward last week. If you look at the, we gave up too many big plays and it cost us. But we leveraged the run and tackled the run better than we have all year versus a great rushing team. Then that carried over to this week. They had 22 carries for 73 yards. And outside of the one explosive pass for 68 yards, you know, if you take that away, we held them to under 200 yards the rest of the game. And I thought they answered the bell when we were struggling a little bit offensively. And thought we won the field position battle. I thought there were, you know, our offense, another thing about, you know, when we weren't scoring, there was 2 drives in there. We were backed up on the 2, and we drove it all the way out to midfield and punted. Huge. Then we were backed up on the 14, and we drove it all the way to the 20, and that's when we got the field goal blocked, okay, when we kicked the low field goal. So we never allowed them to have short field. We were always flipping field and playing complementary football on OD and kicking games. So I thought that was good to see. You know, I thought that was good to see. But I thought our defense leveraged the ball and tackled it better than they have all year. I thought we only gave up 1 explosive play, and that's growth. It was good to see. I thought our back end tackled the best they have all year.
How much confidence does it give you to see ULM have to switch quarterbacks at the halfway point?
Well, you know, we expected them to. They've played 2. You know, they've played 2 all year, and we were able to get some turnovers on the young kid, so they went back to the old kid. And, you know, kind of felt like that was probably going to happen at some point in the game if we caused him to struggle. But that was a credit to our defense and how they were playing. And we had a chance at a few other turnovers right there and didn't quite haul them in. But proud of our kids and how they tackled. Proud of our deep front, again, with how they struck and separated and got off blocks. And for 2 weeks in a row, they've done a good job right there with that.
Well, do you have any
Go ahead,
information on, I mean, we don't even know if it's a ULM staffer or the person who's injured on
I've got no idea on that. Certainly our prayers are with them, whoever it was, and but no, man, in game, I'm completely inundated with what I'm doing. Yep, go ahead.
Coach, going back to your opening statement, you talked about that you've never seen a group just go through as much things that they can't control. What exactly do you mean by those things?
I don't think I'm gonna go into it. You know what I mean? Except to say a lot of them they couldn't control. You know, and but we got a lot of that this year, and I accept the things we could control. And there's some things we could have done better, and I'll accept blame for those. And but we're growing and getting better, and we got a bright future.
Watching your turnovers turn into offensive success today, you haven't had that all year so far. You've had to settle at some points off turnovers. Just getting the ball in the end zone, punching it in via the turnovers. How good was that?
Yeah, complementary football. You know, I think our defense made a shift several weeks ago schematically to getting more eyes on the quarterback, less bracket coverage, less man coverage, more eyes, more leverage in the run. And our staff's done a great job of adjusting and doing that. Our kids have bought into it with the young corners and the young DBs, and they're leveraging. You've seen growth. You've seen them tackle better, you know, and we tackled our best today. And, you know, we got to do it again next week. And like I said, we got a lot of young guys back there that are going to be really good football players. We got a lot of guys hurt back there that are going to be healthy next year. They're going to be good football players. So, but I thought we rallied to the ball. I thought the D-line really made plays and made it hard on ULM today. You know, when it was 17-7 and they got the ball back, I thought Quentin Bivens took over in there, over a 3-play series. And there was other ones making plays in there too, and that was good to see.
You talked about Zay Franks and the progress.
Yeah. Zay Franks. Tell him, Frank. So proud for him. I love him. Zay's nickname is Slime. You can report that. You know, last night we talked about don't quit, can't fail. Don't quit, can't fail. Don't quit, can't fail. We talk about every day and in every way I'm getting better and better. We talk about because of this, something good will happen. And there's been a lot of because of this year. That was some out of our control, some in. But because of this, one good thing that happened is Zay Franks and Rambo. And their growth, and man, they got through in the fire now before they were ready, and they got burned a lot, and they just kept getting better. And a huge interception. You see his ball skills. He smiles. He's just a redshirt sophomore from McGee, Mississippi, and he is going to be a really good football player for us. It's been so good to see his maturation. What you don't see is he's doing better academically than he ever has. His life's in a better spot than it's ever been, and I'm just so proud of Zay and so happy that he got an opportunity to do something good today, and he was able to do it because he continually works and focuses on the things he can get better at.
Coach, I couldn't help but notice just when you came in here, you had a huge smile on your face, your family smile and everything. Just for the team itself, wiping that losing streak away, how relieving is it for you guys as a group, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, in life, we always want the harvest, right? You know, when we sow and sow and sow and sow, we want the harvest, and we want it when we want it, and we haven't gotten it. Slime, I just got done talking about you. But now, you know, it's good to finally get it. It's good to finally get it, and like I said, we got a lot of young kids growing. We got a lot of old kids that haven't stopped leading and stopped pushing, and just proud, happy. I'm happy for everybody that touches this program. Everybody in that locker room, all the family members. There's a lot of people I'm responsible for, and this has been this has not been easy to go through, but we haven't wavered with how we're doing it, and we believe in it, and we're going to continue to push forward through the rest of this season and through the rest of a long time here.
Frank Gore Jr., 167 all-purpose yards.
Yep.
Just kind of speak on his continued growth and what he means to the team and to the locker room.
Yeah, and it was really different for him tonight than normal because outside of the screen early, the 30-yard gain, it was kind of a grind-out deal. You know, it was kind of big boy football. You know, for him, it was a different way to do it than probably he's ever done. His longest gain outside of the 30 was an 18-yarder. They played everybody back, very similar to how Old Dominion played us. Okay, they took the Old Dominion plan in a lot of ways, and we pounded it. We took the dirty runs. Credit to Frank, he was so much more patient tonight than he was that night, wasn't you? And We pounded it and stuck with it, and that's not fun all the time for players and fans and all that. But when you play a defense like that, that's what you have to do. And he had the dirty runs, and we pounded it. And late in the game, I thought it was huge how we drove it and scored to go up 3 scores, and then we got the ball and drove it and ended the game. I thought we started the game well offensively, and we ended it really well, you know.
And another player that really stood out today, Cole Kabbalah. Can you
Yeah.
speak on his game in blocking and receiving?
Tough guy, winner, you know, struggled early. They were doing some things to him early that caused him issues. We made some adjustments. He made some adjustments. Coach Cochran and Coach Greg made some adjustments, and then he finished the game really well and had 3 catches for 48. Some big catches, too, when we were backed up to get us out of being backed up. I love him as much as I can love anybody. You know what I mean? I hope my 2 kids grow up to be like him, you know.
I have one more thing about Ethan Crawford. Just
Yep.
curious, are you still going to seek a red shirt with him? There's 3 games left. He's kind of become an integral part of the offense.
In
going
4
forward.
days, we're going to try to beat Louisiana Lafayette. That's what I know. Outside of that, I'm going to get through Thursday night, and I'll assess the next day. But we're going to try to beat Louisiana Lafayette right now.
Is he's a part of beating Louisiana?
I don't know. We'll see, won't we? Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah, just quickly, Jaleel Clemens, is he just kind of like a game time decision?
Yeah. He went early and made a play like he does. He may be the toughest football player I've ever coached. He's in the conversation. You know, he is unbelievable. Starkville, Mississippi, man. They make them different there. And he's unbelievable. But he's going through some things right now that he's having to battle through. He went and played, and he gave us what he could while he could. I think he came out healthy, so hopefully he'll be better in 4 days. Yep.
Anything else? Coach,
Thank y'all so much, guys. Appreciate you.
Y'all, all right. So, switch from offense 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Been balling out and just caught his first pick today. Zay Franks.
Yes, sir.
Questions?
Say, why do they call you Slime?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, you know, my freshman year, it was like I was doing a lot of wild stuff. So Cole Hall started calling me. You know what I'm saying? But my teammates started. But you know, ever since then, I got better, and it just growed on me.
So you picked the ball off today. How did that one feel?
Man, you know, first when I seen it in the air, I was like, man, you got this the only one you might get. You gotta go take it, you know. And then I thought, man, I play receiver. I can go attack this ball right here. So, you know, just receiver instincts came in.
Frank, at the end of the game, you guys went back to the Super PAC. Tell me how you were thinking about that.
I just knew I had to get the job done. They put me and Ethan in there, and he's got the most energy on the team. In the middle of a game, he was so hype, I had to tell him, just calm down. Let's finish the drive. And, yeah, that was just, we were focused on the task, knowing that it was a pivotal moment in the game, so we were just trying to finish the game.
Billy, how does Ethan's role of, I guess, them throwing him in there from time to time, how does that help you as well as that run game? I mean, how do you see it just aiding you guys?
Yeah, I mean, to have anyone making plays on offense is awesome. To see him go out there and execute after all his hard work was awesome to see. And like Frank said, he's just a positive dude. He came off an injury. His senior year in high school, came here and was positive all spring, all summer, and he's worked his tail off. So it was just good to see him go out there and make plays, and it was fun to kind of compliment each other in that fourth quarter.
Billy, I know, you know how much you pride yourself on just leading this team and taking charge of the offense. Now that you guys erased that losing streak, you guys start out fast. How much progress are you seeing with this group? As we go to tail end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, like I've said all year, it's all been execution, and that's what we did today. We executed, and I felt it these past 2 weeks of practice. We've done really well on offense, just kind of locking in, staying focused. So it was good to get the result we've been chasing for a while tonight.
Yeah, just add to that, Coach Hall, he's always saying that, I guess you guys, he just wants to take care of you guys so much, right? And just getting that win for everyone in this program, it made him happy. Just for you guys as players, to get that win for him and the coaches, what's that feel like?
It's been awesome. I mean, it's already been so fun. But yeah, I mean, we've been chasing it for a while. We know that we've been in a lot of these games, and we just haven't finished, so it was good to finish tonight and just execute in all phases of the game.
Does it feel like there's
You know, I feel like with this team, it's been incredible to see how we've pushed through this adversity. And I don't really think there's been a weight, to be honest. I think we've come kind of practice every week and just done what we could to try to get better, learn from our mistakes, and build off what went well in every game. And I think y'all are going to see that for the rest of the season as we keep rolling.
Frank, you elaborate on that.
Yeah, like Billy said, I feel like we don't judge each other or judge our coaches off the wins and losses because, I mean, we all could have did things better and we all love each other. So we just try to put the game behind us. Like on tomorrow, we're going to have practice and it's not going to be like we won or we lost. We're just going to come, getting better, and get ready for the next game.
Frank, a lot of power runs lately, and you push through on that touchdown even, pushing past guys. It's obvious that, from 2021 to 2022, you got stronger, and you've gotten stronger even coming into this year. What's your workout playlist, man?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of stuff. NBA YoungBoy.
He's a big country guy.
And then I'll be in my feelings some days. Go to Rod Wave. It's a different stuff. So, but I don't know who I listen to. You know, with me. Oh yeah, it's a rapper called V's I listen to. Yeah, that's pretty much it though.
The defense wins the turnover battle today. How critical was that for you guys going into this home stretch of the year?
I mean, really, I'm just glad we just finished, in the second half, because, we always come out hot in the first half, It's just about the last 30 minutes of it, I'm just happy that we finished this one.
Frank, you moved to number 3 all-time in the career rushing yards list for the program. Talk about what it's like to kind of, rewrite some history books.
I actually didn't know that, but that's a huge blessing. I'm behind Edo Smith and Fletcher, right? Yeah, those are two great guys who came here and had a tremendous career. So it's a huge blessing to be behind them and be top 3. And it's a lot of running backs who came from this university. So to consider myself as a top 3 running back from this university, that's a huge blessing.
That's true.
Zay, I remember us talking maybe a month ago when you first made the switch over to the defense, like your comfort level. But now that it's been a month and you've had a few different games playing cornerback, how are you just feeling comfort-wise doing that?
I just been through a lot, so it's just like, once I make one play, I'm happy where I'm at, And, I'm starting to feel the cornerback, more, MJ Daniels, Mike Caraway, that with they help, it's getting easier for me.
Do you see yourself going back to receiver after
Never.
this season?
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Well, you spoke about execution throughout the year. You had over 100 yards midway in the first quarter. You guys, as an offense, had back-to-back plays with touchdowns and even long plays. How good did that feel? And my second question is, what can you guys kind of learn?
Yeah, it felt great. Obviously, like you said, that was all execution. We just got to keep doing it. When we know what we have to do and can adjust to what the defense does, just with preparation throughout the week, we're electric on offense and we're dangerous. So.
Anything else?
So if you finish the season well, are you looking at maybe declaring for the draft, or are you just focused one game at a time right now?
I'm focused right now. I'm not even focused on NFL or anything else. We have a rival game on Thursday, big rival. We beat them here, and they're going to be ready because we're coming to their house. So I'm not focused on NFL. I'm just happy to be with my teammates and going to enjoy these last 4 weeks.
Anything else?
Yes, Billy, Frank, what do you guys feel about the job that Sam and Jordy have done with the offense?
They've done a great job, obviously, these past 2 weeks. Put up a lot of points, a lot of yards. It's been fun to kind of have Coach Joseph in there as the coordinator, calling plays, him and Coach Greg. Just being in the same room as Coach Joseph has been cool. But, yeah, they've done a great job. They're always working hard, as you guys know. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm just excited to put up a lot more points throughout the rest of the year.
I'm extremely happy for Coach Jordy. He was my coach last year, the running back coach, and just we talked about like his future because he was one of the best. He's one of the best coaches I ever had, like from learning standpoint. So we just talked about his future a lot, and to see it unfolding in my face, and I'm here to help him. that means a lot to me and also to him as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of piggyback off what Frank said. So, Coach Joseph, he's one of the – not just coaches, but he's one of the best, like, teachers I've been around. I've learned so much football from him since I've been here. It's been incredible. And then Coach Greg is awesome. Like, he's always there to crack a joke. He's not afraid to make fun of you and stuff like that. Me and Coach Greg have a great relationship. So, I'm just happy for the two of them, and I'm happy for this team and this offense.
Say, you and Antavius Willis switched over to DB. Can you just kind of describe just the feeling of the two of you? Did you bond knowing you had to go from offense to defense in a critical time for this program?
Yeah, Willie, that's my boy. So, when we made the switch, we just came and got interested, going in with Coach Wilson, learning more about it every day. So, that kind of helped us a lot. So it's kind of like, we just playing football now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
No, y'all are good, y'all are good. Wait on y'all.
MJ, you've the last couple of weeks just kind of started to show out a little bit. You're making turnovers happen. What has been kind of that difference?
Man, like, I just had that mindset going into every week. I mean, of course, we're not having the season we want to have, but there's no quitting me and no quitting my guys in my room, especially not anyone else on this team. But, we kind of just take it one game at a time, and we're growing a lot. And the game's not going our way, but that don't mean we're going to quit on this season.
MJ, just what did you see on that pick? I remember talking to you on the sidelines. Can you just describe going through, what went on in your head as you went to grab that interception?
This morning, me and my coach, we was talking about the game. I was like, because I was thinking about this play last night, I had a dream about it. They ran a switch route, and I caught a pick. And so once I seen the formation, I was like, okay, he's not finna run this. If you do, I'm going to pick it. Number 4 ran in, 2 came out. I was like, here it is. I caught the pick. And it was very exciting for me and my guys, but there's plenty more to come.
So does that mean that dreams come true?
Oh, yeah, dreams always come true here at Southern Miss.
You guys win the turnover battle today. There was ultimately 7 points allowed. Where can you guys go from there with that kind of momentum?
We just get in the film room, look at our mistakes, because we had a couple mistakes today. A lot to learn from, but going into this next game, we're going to forget about this, put it away tomorrow, and hopefully come back and do it again.
How's it just feel? Getting a win, obviously it's been 2 months or so.
Man, it feels great, man. It's like a kid at the candy factory, and you can get everything you want, like we won a championship.
Coming off of a stretch of games in which the defense allowed a good deal of points, what does it mean to you and the rest of the team just to hold a team to not only 7 points, but to force 4 turnovers?
That's our mindset going into every game. We don't, put it like this, we practice to not let the other team score. Like, this might sound funny, like we practice to win, but our mindset is not to let the other team score. And so going into each game, everybody has that same mindset, and tonight it really showed. Everybody, we was thinking we was one team, and we got 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and it's going to continue the rest of this season.
I believe coming into today, the defensive unit was, I think, last or toward the bottom of FBS schools in total defense. So just giving up 7 points, getting those 4 turnovers, what's it say about this group?
All those numbers and everything, we really don't pay attention to all of that because we know what we got, we know who we are, and we're the nasty bunch. It's hard to score on us, and if you do, hey, you lucky. But when we on, you can't do nothing with us.
You've been wearing a red jersey in practice for a couple of weeks. How are you just feeling?
Man, I feel great. Just banged up a little bit. Ain't nothing going to hold me back. I'm always coming through for my guys.
For you, Sheriffs, to come to Southern Miss, was it days like this that you kind of envisioned?
At the other program, I wanted it to be like this, but things didn't work out. Coach Hall reached out to me and gave me the chance, and once I got here from day one, I knew these days was going to come.
As someone who's been a starter all season, you've been part of a backfield that's been riddled with injuries throughout the season. What have you seen from Zay Franks and Antavius Willis?
Man, those guys, they're hungry, man. They want to learn as much as they can, as quick as possible, and every day they show up, they want to work. They want to get better. They're not just over there like, oh, we just helping these guys out and then go back to receiver. Like, they know this is their position now, and they're gonna come in every day and get better and be the best they can be for our team.
Jay, this doesn't have anything to do with this game, but if dreams come true in Southern Miss, can you get Deuce Knight to come here?
Hey, I get them on the phone, you know, rest of the season go how it's supposed to go for us. It's a big possibility.
You keep up with them at all?
What'd you say?
You keep up with them at all?
Oh, yeah, man, that's my home team, George County Rebels.
A lot of you guys right now in college football across, like from the last 5-6 years, just across the board. How cool is it coming from a program that has had so much success in recent years?
Man, it's just like, it's normal to us. Like, we grow up, we know what we're going to do. We already have it in our mind, like, hey, I'm going to go here, do these 4 years in high school, and then I'll be able to go anywhere I want to go in college. So, I mean, that's just normal to us.
And Jay, I think about a month or so ago, Will Hall was sitting there, and we were asking him how he was going to keep you guys in check and make sure you guys don't kind of quit on the season. And now we're here. I mean, just from your perspective, how have you guys been able to keep going, keep motivated, and get to this point?
I mean, Coach Hall, man, I love Coach Hall so much, man, and that's one thing we would never do to him. We would never quit on him. Even when our back's against the wall, everything's going against us, we would never quit on Coach Hall. And I mean, he shows us the same respect. He comes with practice every day, full of energy, goes to the games full of energy, and we just return it to him.
Anything else? DJ, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.